About time for another coach life, baby. So as you can see, I'm not on the vineyard. I just got back from New York City, and I just touched down in Boston. So I'm gonna have one day here with Rose, and then going back to the vineyard. New York was amazing. I landed, ended up going to School of the Future. It was Coach E born day. I should always know that, but I always forget. March 1st. So he was dressed for the ancestors. It was good energy. They had a big cake for him. I wanted some, but the basketball players went savage mode on the cake. I mean, like, came up with a whole new way of eating cake with a plastic cup. Not me, not in COVID, not today. So had to let the cake go. And then ended up hooping with the boys team. They made it to the second round of the playoffs, or I believe they were advancing from the second round, and so they needed bodies. They were just scrimmaging, and as luck should have it, you know what I mean? Coach had some gear in there. I was in there, caught a couple of leak outs. It was nice to play with like Greg, Justice, Darian. Like, I remember these cats are 6th, 7th, 8th graders type. So they're like grown ballers. It was dope. I mean, it was wonderful to see. They learned the game the right way too. I really rock with it. And let's see, today is March 3rd, 3-3. So the 3 is all about mastery and weaving, like I said before, but also going with the flow, being like water. When you have to, you just gotta, your internal compass, that joint gotta be clicking. You really gotta be tapped in. Everything that this is just people who have our types of sensibilities. Everything that we've come to trust as foundational in terms of it'll be there when all else fails. Everything that we use, I hate to call it crutch because it gives it a negative connotation, but it's like we use it so that we can get to the next level. It's not that it's a crutch. It's more like scaffolding. It's more like maybe even infrastructure. So it's not that it's meant to be permanent, but it is something that becomes a character trait, and we have to, at a certain point, we have to even release that, and that's where everyone is right now. So even the potential for world war, are we in a pandemic, are we not, are we still everyone's sense of like clarity or grounding is just not there. And so you really have to know what this moment is without the things unseen, essentially. And it's not easy. So my heart goes out to everyone, and you know, I'm doing the best I can with my God-given ability, but every day is a lot of valleys and peaks. And I think once we just remember, this is the coach life. I think once we remember to, wow, got me looking crazy, okay. Once we remember how fortunate we are just to kind of be breathing and comfortable to some degree and clothes on our back, like, I think once you see somebody getting pushed in a wheelchair, or you just hear about somebody, you just remember, oh yeah, this whole thing is a super blessing, this moment right here. Like, being present, being okay at present, that means you way more than okay. And also being kind. Like, if everyone just decided to be more kind, I think we'd be fine. Like, just having moments where you're like, okay, I'm gonna just be kind. That's what's up. That's the new wave. Just be kind, be you, be real. Coach life, baby.